Yo, YouTube, how the fuck you doing, baby? We're back again with another outnumbered but outplayed video. Like I said, if you guys like this, man, this type of content where I'm just kind of breaking down high-level gameplay, trying to let you guys get better, show you guys how to get better, and just kind of showing you some things that I see from my perspective, right? That these top players do that you can implement into your game, right? If you guys are liking it, leave it in the comments, like the video, bro, and let me know. Some of you guys have already let me know that you like this kind of content, so I'm gonna try and just kind of keep pumping this kind of stuff out. So today we got Taisheen. He went to Fragmented, and I'm pretty sure he stayed to the whole game. He didn't leave. Obviously, you can see by the title, 6k damage. But I think what's most impressive with a lot of these top players that you're going to notice is they know how to shift gears, right? Like a lot of what I'm going to keep reiterating is knowing when to push, when not to push, knowing when to be aggressive, when to play a little bit more passive. And being aggressive and being passive are not different when it comes to being efficient. You get what I'm saying? Like, just because you're being an aggressive player doesn't mean you're going to be more efficient than somebody who is playing a little bit more, I wouldn't say necessarily passive, but picking their shots, choosing their shots a little bit smarter, choosing to, you know, when to push on the gas and when not to, right? So the thing about Taisheen that I love is he's very, very smart when it comes to knowing when to be aggressive and when not to be. And a lot of these players are. Hal, he's the same way. Madness, a lot of these guys know when to put the gas on the pedal. And a lot of these guys, you know, they know how to and when to be aggressive, right? And when not to somewhat be, right? So let's check it out, man. Let's get to this video and let's go. All right, so already he lands in the streamer building. So one thing I want to notice here is, all right, utilize zips, guys. Utilize zips the best that you can. In this building in particular, you have 4 floors, right? You have 4 floors and you have like multiple entrances and exits, right? It's a good way for somebody who knows how to play the game well to be able to take advantage of multiple players and multiple teams. So off the rip, he's got a hemlock, he's got a volt. All right, he hears boxes opening, so he knows that there's guys already close to him, right? He's got a 1-on-1 with the Wraith. He's got a weak, hits his shots, takes her down. So this is why playing zip buildings is so important. As he's killing the Wraith, it's audio cues, right? He's hearing somebody else come up the zip. So he knows, all right, let me get ready. Versus if you're playing in a building that doesn't have zips and they're just staircases, it's harder to really kind of pick up on where these guys are going to be coming from, right? But in a building like this, there's either 2 places, well, a couple places you can come from, but mainly it's the zip on the left and it's the staircase on the right. So he already knows that this girl's coming up. Misses a couple shots with the Volt. Misses the burst with the Hemlock. Reloads, repositions. Picks up the Eva. So he picks up the Eva. And he does not full commit to that team again. All right. So look, we're going to type in right here. We're going to type in knows when to be aggressive and when not to be. Okay, that's number 1, right? Choosing your battles wisely, okay? Knowing when to be aggressive and when not to be. A lot of these top players, they know when to be and when not to be, okay? So he didn't even get the kill on the Wraith, right? To him, in his mind, that wasn't important enough to risk more teams coming there in that area when he was already weak, it just wasn't worth it for him, right? He can kill those guys later. It wasn't worth it. Okay. So when he left that building, he had a hemlock and he had an Eva. Now he's got a wingman and a peacekeeper. Two guns in this game that if you're really good, you can get rewarded highly. But they're very precision-based weapons. So you have to be on point when you use these. Taisheen, his wingman, is among the best in this game. So let's just see what he does. All right, already he's playing angles. He's using this window, and he's just hitting his shots perfectly with the wingman. Gets the kill on this guy in the street. So look, another thing. So play angles to your advantage. Like I said, a lot of these guys, man, like they know how to play angles very well. They know how to play angles. One thing you guys have to look at when you're playing this game is angles, right? Like there's angles everywhere. There's angles right here. There's angles right here. There's angles right like there's angles all over this game, and all around this map. And being able to know where a lot of your angles are on this game is super important because it helps you not take as much damage and allows you, as long as you're hitting your shots, to give more damage out. So he gets that kill on that team. Like I said, it's going to be tough, man, because he has no sight on his wingman, no bolt on his shotty. Now, okay, all right. So let me let you know. Let me show you what he's doing right here. Okay. He's doing two different things at once. His portal is another way to bait this team to come to him, right? But he's also making his portal towards this zip building. So he's making the portal so he if they take the portal, he can hear it, right? Then he's also taking it to the zip building. So if they take the zip, he can also hear him. He's making multiple ways to be able to, one, bait this team, two, be able to hear this team, know where they're coming from, and know how they're coming, right? I mean, this is just little things, but it's so smart. He makes it by the zip because if he needs to take the zip back, he's close to the zip already, right? PK's this guy. This guy's weak. He's down. That's one guy off the team already. He's keeping nades on him as well, right? Taking his time, keeping nades on him as well, just in case the team takes the portal. So he's still got one kill. He hasn't got the kill off that Octane yet. Not sure if they rezzed or not, but he takes his portal back. Sees the Pathfinder on him, misses the shot, goes back, uses the zip again. Like I said, he can hear them taking the portal, see? Gets a fat shot with the PK, misses that shot, takes the portal back. And he's just playing this way. He's got two cracked. Now this is a thing where, like I said, a lot of players would try to do, which is he knows, like I said, he knows when to be aggressive and when not to be. Right there, a lot of players, if they got too cracked, they're probably going to try to stay and fight that. But with low health, right? Even though you got two guys cracked, it's best to just take a step back, heal up. Even if those guys heal up, like, you're at a better opportunity if you just full heal, re-engage the fight, right? Because see, by doing what he's doing, he's gauging these guys' talent and their skill level. Those guys aren't good, right? He just double cracked them and they missed all their shots on him. Like he knows their skill level is way below his. He knows this. All of this is just going through his head and processing it, right? Like I said, he knows when to be aggressive and when not to be. Not once have you seen him just go full in on a team after maybe getting a knock or doing a lot of damage. He's yet to do that. He's been disengaging and re-engaging until he can get a better position to be able to kill these guys, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Let's keep going. Like I said, right now we're what? A minute and something in, and he's still got 1 kill. All right, so this team is still chasing him. This team's still chasing him. And he still has the same loadout. Wingman PK. No sight, no bolt. Look, he's got that guy right there inside that building, like super, super weak. And he's not full pushing that building and killing him, right? He's taking his time. He's being patient. He's just picking his shots and choosing his shots wisely, right? Look at that. Even though he's cracked them, he didn't even throw a nade inside the building yet. All right. See? Still not being aggressive. So what does he do? He queues back to the same buildings because these 2 buildings on this side of the map are probably 2 of the most important buildings to be at. And yet again, he's back in the same window. Angles, guys, angles. He sees the Octane coming up. He's thinking he's gonna open the door and throw a nade and stick him. Octane does a good job of just baiting him with that door. He's still looking for angles in these windows. Gets a knock. 2v1. He sees Octane jump up. He misses the shots. Gibby comes up the stairs. That's an easy kill. Cracks the Octane. Now he full sends, right? He full sends when the opportunity is fully in his control. He was able to knock one in the street. Then he was able to knock the Gibby coming up the stairs, right? Now you make an aggressive play on the 3rd guy because he cracked him. That's when you make your move. When the advantage is in your court and he was able to do enough damage to put himself in the best position possible. Now he's got red shields, right? From the beginning of this video to now, he got his shields all the way from white to red. Whereas all of these guys he's been fighting, their shields have been white, maybe blue, right? At best. And he's got red shields. Now he could be more aggressive, right? He's chose his shots wisely, and he's gotten rewarded for it with the shield. So now he can be aggressive. Here's this guy going up the zip. It's the Octane. He's not too worried at all. Easy kill. He's got 4 kills, 2k damage.
Dude, 3 teams. Brimming.
So I don't know.
So bad, bro.
I don't know how he gets 6k damage. Maybe some of these teams res. So okay, so look. Now he was able to kill that team, upgrade his armor, upgrade his weapons as well. So now he has a sight, gold mag. Now he's good to go. Now he's in the main building where a lot of players like to play because it's a better spot to be in when you're in this spot of the map in frags. Like I say, he's just being patient, being smart about his shots. Cracks that guy. So he can see these guys are really split. You can see these guys are really split. One guy's inside the building, one guy's right here on this side of the fence, and one guy's right over here, right? And he's just taking his time, picking shots. There's no need to portal in and make a play. There's no need to do any of that. Like, with the way these guys are playing, they're playing very, very passive and scared. And like I said, he knows that. Like, it's just a matter of time before one of these guys, like, slip up. So one thing to notice as well is he has height over these guys, and he's climbing this area right here because he one has a head glitch, right? If he crouches and maybe slides back just a little bit, he has a head glitch. Two, he stays above these guys, so he can just easily just beam down on them.
Are you lost?
And these guys, I don't know what they're doing, bro. They just keep throwing nades at him. Like, none of these guys want to push him. That just lets you know right there, like, their skill level and, like, how they're going to play. All right. So let's look at this. The reason why he made the portal here is because if he doesn't get the opportunity that he wants with what he's about to do, they can't, if they take this zip to come up, they can't take this zip all the way up to the top without taking the portal back. So he cuts off this area right here. So he only has to focus on like a couple other spots for these guys to actually come up to, right? That's just smart play as a Wraith. He's making an opportunity to split these guys up that way. Now he's making his portal to this team. He phases through. He wanted to make it to the door. He didn't get a chance to kidnap him. Takes the portal back. He's trying to bait him. He's trying to bait these guys. That's what he's trying to do. This team doesn't want to push him at all. Like, they're just that afraid. They're that afraid they don't even want to, like, push him. So, like, he has no choice, really, but to try and just do damage. I mean... Alright, here's these two teams fighting. He's looking for angles. Shots. Still, he doesn't take the portal back. Now he takes the portal back because he knows that guy's on the floor where the portal is. Hits him one time, doesn't get him down. Notices that there's two guys in that building, so it was just a bad spot for him. He was in the middle of both of them. And I mean, right now, he's just picking off these guys. Like I said, yet again, guys, yet again, he knows when to be aggressive and when not to be, when to push the pace and when not to be. And like I said, he's playing angles, playing his angles, taking his time, playing his angles. So, all right, let's look at this, right? So it was two teams fighting each other, right? If you look at the top right, where it says squads, it's still 3 squads left. None of these guys have killed each other yet. Like, and that's why you take your time, because you don't want to be in the middle of something that you don't have to be in the middle of. So they just got one guy off of the team. Still a 2v3. There's one guy on tracks is split from his team, and he's trying to kind of take advantage of this guy. He gets a knock at the guys looting. It's good. The guy's probably on controller. He makes the portal close, just in case he needs to take the portal back, right? He wants to try and start getting some kills now and kind of eliminating these guys. This guy's resin. He gets the same guy knocked again. And look at this. He doesn't fully engage. Doesn't fully push in and engage. He takes his time. He's being patient. Cracks that guy. He's back at the same spot again. Look at where the zone is. The zone's playing literally right on him. So right now he has 4k damage already with 4 kills. Honestly, and that was just beautiful shots. Beautiful shots. And see, this is what happens when you take your time and you choose your shots wisely over being mad aggressive. You get rewarded like this. Like I said, if you guys want to know how to get high damage games, this is how you do it. You take your time, you be smart about it and patient. But you gotta hit your shots. So right now he's no heavy ammo. Just shoddy ammo, no heavy ammo. So, alright, he just found a stack. Okay, he found more. Alright, he's good. He's almost got 5k damage. He's got 5k damage. And look at this, look at this. It's still 3 squads left. Nobody's killed each other. Nobody's been aggressive at all. This is the kind of lobby where he has to play this way. Like, or else, like, this is the kind of lobby where if everybody around you is being passive and you're the only one being aggressive, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get punished for that kind of play. Unless you're just a demon slayer. But, like, other than that, you're going to get punished for that because they're always just going to focus you. Like, you're putting yourself in situations where you don't necessarily have to put yourself in situations, right? Whereas you could do like Taisheen is doing, or a lot of these players who are more patient, pick your shots, get angles, make sure you're hitting your shots, and just like I said, know when to be aggressive and when not to be, right? He would make his portal towards a situation to see if he could be aggressive. But once he got in there, he realized, like, okay, I can't be. So let me just take my time. Just take your time.
Oh my god, only headshot?
So he hears a guy, second floor. All right, he notices this guy's really bad. He's probably gonna get the kill on this guy. Yep. All right. Gets the solo out. Has all the ammo and the loot that he needs now. And this team is staying in the same building. He has zone on him, so this team has to move from this building. He knows that. I'm pretty sure he's gonna take height again. Yeah, he takes height again. So the last 2 teams are tracks, and the last team is in that building to his right. He's got no nades. Makes a portal just in case he needs to get back up. Tries to get that guy in the portal. Gets 2 knocked. Kills his full 3. Alright, it's 1 team left. He's got 8 kills. He's got 5k damage, almost 6k. This guy takes the portal. He knows that. Cracks him. Gets this guy down. He watches the zip. It's a quick armor swap. 2 guys left. Oh, there's 1 guy left.
Damn.
And he did it all literally from I would say 2 buildings, but he mainly did it from 1 building, right? So look, there's not even, I mean, I guess if there could be a 3 that you could take from this, I'd probably say, you know, keeping height. I mean, like I said, the main things that you could take from this type of gameplay, like I said, a lot of you guys want to get high damage games, and so like I said, so do I, right? But if you want to become better, you want to start taking this style of gameplay into your own, right? Which is, like I said, look, being patient. Be patient, play angles, let the game come to you. Don't necessarily try to force it. A lot of players try to force it. Let the game come to you. Know your angles on these maps, right? World's Edge, Kings Canyon, Olympus. Learn angles. Know where spots are where you can give more damage than you're taking damage. Try to always keep height. If you can keep height in a spot, whether you're Pathfinder or you're Wraith or Octane, make a way back to where you were if it's a better spot to be in, right? Don't just thrust yourself in a situation just because you don't have the patience to be there. If being in a spot is a better spot for you to win the game and get kills, damage is just as good as getting kills, right? Damage can lead to kills. Don't necessarily look at something like, oh, I'm tagging these guys 1,000 times, but I'm not getting kills, and look at that in a bad way as you're not doing something in the game. This whole time he got 6k damage and he won the game as well. So take those things into your game, man. Like I said, man, like this video. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of content. If you guys have any suggestions for me to kind of break down, let me know, man. Prodigy, I'm out.